Practice.
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 Take me by the hand, show me the way I can go. Take me by the hand, show me the way.
Inside the world of skating. Tonight, Lifetime Sports brings you the ISU Grand Prix of Figure Skating, a series that will take you from the practice rinks of the United States to Olympic-style competitions around the world. Tonight, you'll meet a brother and sister from Southern California trying to turn childhood dreams into grown-up glory. You'll meet Russia's Crystal Vase, a woman who's turned fear into courage and hard times into gold medals. But it's never easy and it's never painless.
Take me by the hand, show me the way I can go. Take me by the hand, show me the way. Take me by the hand, show me the way I can go. Take me by the hand.
Salt Lake City and the next Winter Olympics. They are 2,300 miles west and 812 days future. But if you want to get there, you come to places like this, St. John, New Brunswick, and Harbor Station, the site of Skate Canada. Here, you put your blades on your feet and put your best foot forward in front of 9 people who will sit at this table and tell you whether you're good enough to follow your dreams. Hello, everyone. I'm Andrea Joyce, and today we invite you to join us for the start of a new series on Lifetime as we bring you the heartaches, the smiles, the triumphs, the setbacks, and the joy of sharing all those dreams on ice in the ISU Grand Prix of Skating. The focus of our series is couples skating. His mistake on the triple toe jump will leave the pair in 4th place after these short programs. Next on the ice, the 2-time world champions and Olympic silver medalist Elena Berezhnaya and her partner Anton Sikharulidze. Their career has become a remarkable odyssey that is still very much a work in progress. Welcome to Hackensack, New Jersey, a half hour outside New York City and the new world of Coach Tamara Moskvina.
Because it's too early. Feel the ice, feel the partner. Together, crossovers.
This legend of the sport works in English with Kyoko and Jian and Russian with Elena and Anton. And her methods have produced 5 of the last 9 Olympic pairs medalists.
Why I am good? Because I try to make perfection.
Artur Dmitriev is her prize student. With different partners, he's won 2 gold and 1 silver Olympic medal. But Anton and Elena may be her greatest achievement and most difficult challenge. Moskvina calls Elena the crystal vase. It's a vase that has already been shattered once. In a training accident with a former partner whose on and off ice behavior was allegedly abusive. 4 years ago, while practicing this spin, a terrible thing happened.
It happened during the practice when during the side-by-side spin, who we don't know started to travel towards each other, and the boy unexpectedly touched her head with his skate, and she had the brain injury. She was taken to the hospital. She was not in a coma, but still that was severe injury.
The toe pick of the boy's blade pierced Yelena's skull. She was 18 years old, in a hospital far from home, near a partner she wanted to escape from. Anton Sikharulidze came to her side and secretly took her from that hospital in Latvia back to Russia, where for the first time in a long time, Yelena felt safe again.
Pam, pam, pam. А здесь что хочешь?
Moskvina nurtured them, and the pair blossomed.
I told him, look, be man, be protective, even more than you will do with a normal partner, because she is a very fragile object. Нет. Вот что я вижу, смотри, какой резерв. Вот смотри руку, вот я иду тройку. Но сейчас ближе всего было. И руку я видела твою.
I'm lucky because I'm man and I throw you.
Maybe not so fragile. Maybe the crystal vase has been made whole again. But living now in America, Yelena is lonely for her mother, who has not been allowed a visa to come visit. And perhaps all of that shows in this year's skating and a dismaying third-place finish at Skate America. Upset by an unheralded young team from Canada.
They have to climb another mountain. And if one mountain here, another one mountain here, you never go like this. You go down and up. And sometimes this down may be very difficult. So that is life. And I think that life is the best teacher.
On the ice for their short program at Skate Canada, Yelena and Anton. The commentators are Terry Gannon and Olympic Paris medalist Peter Carruthers.
Right away, look at the speed and command of the ice that they have. And watch the height on this split double twist lift. Very well done and great coverage. This is what they're looking for.
You've watched them. What has been their problem?
I think it's nerves, honestly, Terry. I think the dynamic changes for them when they get under pressure. Can she stand up on this throw triple Salchow? Yes. Getting it back.
Skate America recently, we mentioned they placed third, came in as the heavy favorites, and did not skate at all like the world champions. And now a fall here in the short program at Skate Canada.
And you can't skate on the defense in the short program. You really have to attack it. That discipline has got to stay intact. That Russian discipline that has made them the champions that they are, that seems to be falling off right now.
The quality of their performance showed in their faces. And in the first set of marks. For the required elements on a 6.0 scale, these were terrible numbers.
4-7, 4-8, 4-8, 4-9, 4-9. The marks for presentation.
For presentation, for the artistry of the program, these marks, though higher, came as small comfort. They did put the team into first place, but there was no illusion that anything was going right in their world. The conclusion of the pair's short programs when we return. The world champions, Anton and Elena, after yet another bad skate. They have 24 hours to pull themselves together before their free program that will decide this competition. Warming up for their short program, the young American sister and brother pair of Tiffany and Johnnie Stiegler, who have grown up on ice and on camera. Tiffany at age 5, Johnnie at 7.
Are you hungry? Should we go eat in a little bit?
Yeah, I'm getting kind of grouchy.
Yeah.
Today, they are 15 and 17 and say that despite all their time together, they do get along.
It's almost like we really forget that we're brother and sister.
I'll pinch him and he'll pinch me back. But I mean, we're never like, I hit you, you suck. You know, I mean, it's just always like, oh, Johnnie, you did that lift bad.
Who had the right arm to the side and who had the left arm to the left, you know?
They've been skating together for 10 years and are currently ranked 4th in the United States and are looking to move up.
We're always the young guys, you know, since we've started skating. And to me, that's why I love skating is right now, it's while you're young, it's just you go out there and you don't have much to lose, you only have a lot to gain. And basically every competition we do, we're just going out there and fighting as hard as we can.
The Skate Canada short program for the 2 Stieglers on the ice and the 2 other Stieglers watching with great pride.
Bear in mind that Tiffany has grown 4 inches this year, and Johnnie's grown 3 inches. So trying to manage that growth spurt with these tough skills, not easy to do.
Brother-sister team from Manhattan Beach, California, unveiling 2 new competitive programs here at Skate Canada.
We've seen trouble with the side-by-side triple toe loops, and it just continues. He goes down. This is a hard move for him because he's got to get her up high in the air. Catch her softly, actually pretty good there. A pair team with a greater size difference, the man can throw the woman much higher in the air and create a more dramatic effect. Triple loop. Very determined on that. Nice variation on this lift. Look at the legs up over the head. Very dangerous because if he fell, she would come crashing to the ice on her back. No chance to right herself. Unison problems, not quite on. You can see that. You can would spend an hour a day on practicing the spins to get them right together. Tiffany and Johnnie, their biggest challenge is going to be keeping these pair skills up to be competitive with the top teams in the world with the throws, lifts, and jumps.
Smile on her face. Tiffany seemed to be very nervous before this competition began.
Backstage, Anton, who left the building to cool off, is locked out and has to be let in by a security guard. But he's not the only one who will find himself upset tonight. In the marks for required elements, the Stieglers receive an embarrassing 3-8 from the American judge. John Stiegler is philosophical about it.
4-9.
That's just going to make it more harder.
Tiffany's brother Johnnie is not. And the Stieglers will end this night in 7th place. But the indelible images of this night are the confusion, the anger, the tension inside the best pair in the world. 24 hours until their free skate. Can they put themselves back together? The pair's finale still to come tonight. Here in Canada, on the Bay of Fundy, it's time to strike a pose.
It was about 5 to 5 on Friday, and we were all getting ready to go. And the boss man started screaming, and his fans began to show. He said to you, and you come with me, 'cause you're gonna have to stay. My heart was thumping, and I was jumping. Had to get away. Some days you gotta dance, live it up when you get the chance. When the world doesn't make no sense and you're feeling just a little too tense, gotta loosen up those chains and dance.
Meet the identical twins whose partners have identical names.
Little Bella.
Olivier.
Little Bella.
Sisters competing against each other for the first time here in the ice dance competition at Skate Canada. This is little sister Veronique Delabelle and her partner Olivier Chapuis, who have only been skating together since January. Her sister is too nervous to watch, and besides, she has her own performance on her mind. Isabelle Delabelle and Olivier Schoenfelder are the second-ranked team in France behind the world silver medalists Marina Anasina and Gwendal Pesara. In this first ever duel of the Delabelles, big sister comes in third, little sister ninth, but it hardly seems to matter.
My baby sister.
Dance is getting your skirt caught in your skate. Dance is having a partner who knows how to sew. And dance can even be about falling in love. I want to ask the love at first sight. I know you're shaking your head, but
no, he was. I mean, I was really new to the whole thing, and Oleg was. You know, I thought that he was a fantastic skater, and it was my first year. I mean, I was overwhelmed with everything, you know, at nationals, and I was very flattered that out of all the girls there, he asked me.
Did you have ulterior motives then?
Yes.
The American team of Debbie Kagel and a transplanted Russian named Oleg Fedyukov. He asked her to dance. He asked her to skate. Who knows what question is next? They're still a little rough around the edges, but did move up from 6th to 3rd at last winter's U.S. Nationals. And while they finished 6th here at Skate Canada, something else has this couple even more nervous than competition. You see, next month they compete in Russia, where Debbie will meet Oleg's parents for the very first time.
Are you going to be more nervous about skating or about meeting his family?
I don't know. I think I'm just excited to meet them, and I'm not really nervous about it, although I'm trying to practice my Russian so that I can communicate a little bit better with them.
I don't know, it's gonna be tough.
Are you nervous?
Very.
We will be there for that meeting, and you're invited. The Cup of Russia, part of our Grand Prix series. Mark your calendar for these Friday nights coming up on Lifetime Sports. We'll crown the champion in dance when we return. Another couple on and off the ice, and the top Canadian team here in the dance, Marie-France Dubras and Patrice Lauzon in the free dance in Skate Canada. Dubras and Lauzon finished 4th in an event where the big question was, where have all the Russians gone? Russian dance teams have won the last 4 Olympics and 8 World Championships. Though some thought the French team of Anasina and Pezarat was better last March. But this season, the championship team of Angelika Krylova and Oleg Ovsyannikov has withdrawn from its early competitions, citing a back injury to Angelika. While the second-best Russian team of Lobacheva and Averbuk was upset at Skate America and pulled out of Skate Canada, citing an arm injury to Irina. And that left the door open here in Canada to a Lithuanian team. Which got its start because he chose ice dancing over the army.
I had the choice either to go on Soviet Army or to go on skating. So I decided to skate, and that's it. I just didn't want the Soviet Army. So I want to skate more than to Soviet Army.
And it seems like it was a good decision for you.
You're right.
And though they still train in Moscow, Margarita Drobiazko and Povilas Vanagas skate for his native Lithuania. And here at Skate Canada, they battled for the gold medal with a Ukrainian team, which by coincidence was skating to virtually identical music, Svente La Stella. We'll let you try to decide who won. Elena Grushina and Ruslan Goncharov, second place. All 9 judges gave their first place votes to Margarita and Povilas and helped them achieve one small goal.
We always dreams about gold medals, but
Today we got them.
Indeed they did, and Russian ice dancing is now 0 for 2 in this Grand Prix season. The French team takes the bronze medal, the Americans finish 6th. Why is this man skating alone? The pair's story when we continue here on Lifetime.
December 3rd, Lifetime Sports travels to Germany for the Nations Cup. Don't miss today's finest skaters competing in this premier international event. The ISU Grand Prix of Figure Skating, Friday, December 3rd, only on Lifetime, television for women.
Cursing loud, changing places, falling proud behind the bomb. No one cares. Time is money. We're taught to tear. And it's all part of the process. We all love looking down. All we want is some success, but the chance is never around. And it's all part of the process. We all love looking down. All we want is some success, but the chance is never around.
Friday morning, St. John in the maritime province of New Brunswick, Canada. A quiet morning. A relaxed time. Except in this building. The final practice for the Paris free skate is underway, with 3 couples on the ice. And one man alone. He is world champion Anton Sikharulidze, and he's coming off a mistake-ridden performance with his partner Elena Berezhnaya in the short program last night. So why isn't she practicing? Well, it came as a surprise to coach Tamara Moskvina. And depending on which story you believe, and there are several, Elena is not feeling well, or an angry Anton canceled their practice and then showed up without telling her. In any case, this is clearly a team in trouble.
What happened last night?
Well, we were sitting together and they were sitting alone and they were like quarreling. Who was to be blamed for? Why the costume was, they didn't take a proper costume? Why she didn't jump, she didn't land it? Why he was screaming at her?
Commentators representing Russia, Elena Berezhnaya and Anton.
In each practice session, a pair's music is played one time, and it becomes an eerie scene when Tchaikovsky's Sentimental Waltz is played and only half of the pair is there to skate it. This is a pair whose whole season is in trouble right now. A third place showing at Skate America, another bad performance here, a wasted practice, and this smile can't mask the problems.
Music time, 4 minutes 36 seconds.
We can't understand, Tamara can't understand, Elena can understand also. But I think it's all together make a big snowball and he's going down from the hill now.
I can't stop it because it's too heavy. I can't tear my hair. I can't kill myself. Start like screaming or crying. We have to see when this ball goes down, stop there. We can't hold that. We'll be buried under that.
And you know, usually I never thought about the long program, a short program, and now I think maybe I don't have enough power to skate a long program.
Friday afternoon, Elena sits at the harbor alone with her thoughts.
We went down to the edge of the water. You were afraid to go in. You said there might be sharks out there in the ocean, and I said I'm only going for a swim. And I was swimming around in a circle. I wasn't always in view. You said we might get into red flag danger, and I am alone when I'm not with you. But I am no mermaid, I am no mermaid, and I am no fisherman's slave. I am no mermaid, I am no mermaid, I keep my head above the waves.
The pairs free skate when we return. Harbor Station, Skate Canada, Friday night. The pairs free skate to decide the gold medal. Backstage, Elena Berezhnaya stretches alone. On the ice, Tiffany and Johnnie Stiegler are in their 6-minute warm-up period. Elena is joined by Michelle Kwan. The ladies and men's competitions can be seen on ABC this Sunday at 4. The first pair on the ice is the world junior champions from Ukraine, 15-year-old Yulia Obertas and 19-year-old Dmitry Palamarchuk. Our commentators once again, Terry Gannon and 1984 Olympic silver medalist Peter Carruthers.
free skate lasting 4.5 minutes, and it is worth 2/3 of the overall score. Obertas and Palamarchuk in 5th place after the short program.
They open up with side-by-side triple toe loops. Out of sync, flipping off the landing. Judges looking for a nice flowing edge out of that jump. And Terry, unlike the short program, the free program sort of takes on the feeling of a marathon with a skater because you're out on the ice for such a long time. Throw double axel, very nice. Next will be the split triple twist. She gets the height through the man throwing her, and then he's got to catch her and set her down softly. Judges don't want to see a collision of bodies on the landing. Look at the nice extension on those legs. Very strong.
Junior world titles the past 2 seasons, 11th in the world on the senior level last year. Only skating as senior competitors this season.
The buzz around Skate Canada was that these two should have won the short program. They skated quite well. Now in this free program, they have a good one going. And again, I'm impressed with her nice positions. Look at that set down with one arm. Very good. Oh, really hanging on. Now at this point in the program, your legs are burning and the man still has to lift the lady, and you have to make sure that your timing stays together so you can get the lift up. Very well done.
What a great start to their season. And this is a pair that is competing on the senior level solely for the first time.
And Terry, what impresses me so much is the fact that she's 15 and she's very mature on the ice.
No Ukrainian pair has ever won a medal at Europeans, Worlds, or the Olympics, even with a great tradition of skating in that country. That could be the first someday.
These two have been known to actually do a quadruple twist. Here, only a double, but look at the great height that they have. And a nice set down. Good control. Here, the throw triple Salchow. She's straight, but she starts to bend, but very determined at the tender age of 15 to land those hard jumps.
5-0.
Now, there will be 2 sets of marks as always. The first for technical merit, 4.9 to 5.1.
Well, just think, they have such a long way to go. And the second set of marks, better in some cases.
4.9, a little bit higher range there, 5.2. Remember, this free skate worth 2/3 of the overall score. So a good start to the season for Obertas and Palamarchuk of Ukraine.
Backstage, Anton talks to Elena for the first time since both have been in the building. They arrived separately 12 minutes apart. On the ice, the teenagers from Manhattan Beach, California, sister and brother Tiffany and Johnnie Stiegler, with their father, John, running the home movie camera. Mistakes in the short program have left them in 7th place entering this free skate. Once again, Terry Gannon and Peter Carruthers call the performance.
Side-by-side triple toes. Johnnie only does a double. Did not attack that jump.
This is a new competitive free skate to Tchaikovsky's Romeo and Juliet.
Now, you could see the collision on that split double, triple twist lift. Judges want to see the catch control. The reason that happened is because they're so evenly matched physically. But that was great. Johnnie's not concentrating. He's only doing half of what he should be on the jumps. Got to keep the focus on these lifts because they become so dangerous. Let's see if they can keep these spins in good unison. Not quite. They're just a little off tonight. Big move right here. Throw triple Salchow. Timing paramount. No, a very hard fall. Makes you nervous when you've had a fall like that because it just knocks the wind out of you, but a good recovery. Wow. Legs over the head, such a dangerous lift. It started to swing out of control.
With sister Stephanie, herself a pairs skater, and mom and dad watching, Tiffany and Johnnie finished last. And though they made no excuses, we learned later that Johnnie was nursing a groin injury. We will see them next month at the Cup of Russia. We hope healthy. Backstage, Elena and Anton in costume, waiting to warm up, awaiting the next major test of their careers. Skate Canada, the pairs free skate, and the last 4 teams begin their 6-minute warm-up. For the first time in 24 hours, Elena and Anton are on the ice together.
Berezhnaya and Anton Sikharulidze.
Despite 3 major mistakes in the short program, they are in first place. But that performance, coming on the heels of a failure at Skate America, has shaken their confidence and driven a wedge between the skaters. And so this competition is wide open to whichever pair can deliver tonight. The young Chinese team looking for a first win. The newlywed but veteran team from Canada who won here 5 years ago. And the new but potentially very strong American combination of Kyoko and John Zimmerman. All have their sights set on knocking off the suddenly vulnerable world champions. The skate order, determined as always by a random draw among the top 4 teams, has the Americans skating first and Elena and Anton skating last.
Representing the United States, Kyoko and John Zimmerman.
So we continue with our coverage of the pairs free skate here on Lifetime as the American pair Kyoko and John Zimmerman take the ice. They're in 4th place after the short program. This is the pair in their 2nd season together. Last season captured the silver medal at the U.S. National Championships.
They will be interpreting the Phantom of the Opera. The team is athletic, but they need to stay focused with their unison and timing to have good results on these pair elements. They open with the side-by-side, triple toe loops. Wow, best we've seen from them. Split triple twist lift. A collision on that lift, but still good control on the run out of the landing. Now the throw triple Salchow. Watch the coverage she gets. Oh, they're on. Good timing. See, that timing is in place.
5th place finish at Skate America. Maybe they're sensing that there is trouble at the top of the standings here at Skate Canada. Opportunity.
had a good one going. Too bad.
Kyoko and Jian also coached by Tamara Moskvina, as our Berezhnaya and Sikharulidze will train alongside that pair.
Again, Kyoko is such a strong athlete. She's really able to absorb the impact on the big throws. Throw triple loop. Look at that. Great awareness in the air. Really helped them with their combination spins. Notice the different changes of position. Each time you change, it's very difficult because the spin slows. In the past, we've really seen them drop off at this point because they get tired and their unison starts to go, but they end with a really nice death spiral.
Certainly the best performance that we've seen in this young season from Ina and Zimmerman.
Well, they really kept their timing going. It's the best I've seen them skate together as a pair, and you notice that Kyoko was smiling a lot at the end of the program. She finally feels as though, yes, we're making progress. I haven't seen her glow like that in a long time. This is the split triple twist lift, and as I have said before, the judges want to see a good catch without the bodies colliding. They do collide, but they have control on the landing. Good extension for her. And boy, does she sail across the ice. Strong lower back, strong right leg to absorb that landing, and complete trust in your partner. Unfortunately, John loses it on this double axel. He gets to the back of his skate and gets off of his axis and has a fall.
Remember, they were in 4th place after the short program. For technical merit, 5.4 to 5.6.
Terry, this is a turning point for this pair. Everyone's happy because they kept it together.
Tamara Moskvina on the left side of your screen. For presentation now, Peter, 5.3 up to 5.7. So they are the current leaders here in the free skate in terms of those that have already skated.
Moskvina leaves the pair that's finished to counsel the one that's yet to skate. 3 pairs to skate. Elena and Anton will be last.
Our next competitors representing Canada, Kristy Sargeant and Wirtz.
Making their 6th appearance here at Skate Canada. They have won the last 2 Canadian national championships, and obviously they've got the crowd on their side. In 2nd place heading into the free skate, Kristy Sargeant and Wirtz.
Nice. Did you see how there was really no collision on that? Well done. Keep this pace up. Good things could happen. She did 2 rotations on hers, but remember, we're not in the short program. There's no deduction for doing only a double. Check the timing on the throws. She saved it, determined. You could hear him counting. That's what one of the members of the pair team does to keep the spin in unison. You actually hear your partner so you can spot as you rotate.
You've got good ears.
I'm a pair skater. Oh, geez, that was close. Lucky that wasn't a complete disaster. And he just went, phew, with his hand across his head.
So did everyone in the building.
Too bad. Getting sloppy on the landing. You have to remember that we're 3.5 minutes into the program, and a man is throwing a woman across the ice about 15 feet. She's 3 feet in the air, and she's got to land perfectly on 1 foot. Exhausting, to say the least.
4.5 minutes is a lifetime, isn't it?
It can feel that way. Look at that great position on the death spiral. That's the best backward outside death spiral that I've seen in a while. Really nice.
Skate Canada, an important event in the careers of Kristy Sargeant and Kris Wirtz. They made their international debut in this event in '93. Their only win on the international stage came at Skate Canada in '94.
Now, Terry, it's pretty interesting. They didn't fall apart. They made mistakes, but they really could have come unglued. They didn't. They held it together. Throw triple sow cow. As I talk about the height and how strong the lady has to be, she could have gone right to her face on that, but determination and will got her through it. Now watch his hand go down, touch the ice, and she almost touches the ice too. But again, they really could have wiped out, but they didn't. Almost near disaster with this lift. Look how he tips to the back of his skate. They could have fallen, but he saved it. Look, he goes, whoa, I'm glad I made it through and I didn't drop you.
Now you can keep a sense of humor even when things are dangerous out on the ice. First set of marks now, 5.1 to 5.5.
Those small mistakes chipped away at these marks a little bit.
Remember, they were in second place after the short program. Presentation marks 5.3 to 5.7. So Sargeant and Wirtz now in second place. It's Ina and Zimmerman in first place in terms of those that have skated in the free skate.
And while they relax, Moskvina coaches Elena with Anton nowhere in sight. Next stop for the ISU Grand Prix of Skating, Nations Cup from Germany. Short programs Monday, November 29th on ESPN. Pairs and dance 2 weeks from tonight here on Lifetime. And the men's and ladies long program Sunday, December 5th on ABC Sports. You wonder what thoughts are on this woman's mind. Elena Berezhnaya is 7 minutes from her turn to skate.
Our next competitors from China, Qing and Jian Tong.
They are part of an emerging force in the world of figure skating. Over the past year and a half, we've seen a number of skaters from China emerge on the world stage. And here's the pair in third place after the short program, King Pang and Zhang Tong.
Terry, while they were warming up, I saw some spectacular throw jumps performed. If they can keep that momentum going, watch out. She was over his head in a layout position. She struggles on her triple toe loop. She didn't have the height she needed to complete that. Here's one of those throws. Such thin little legs that support such a big throw.
Remember, only the world champions are still to come. Berezhnaya and Sikharulidze. Ina and Zimmerman, the overall leaders right now.
The Chinese pair teams have learned everything from watching tapes. Because remember, 15 years ago, they didn't even exist in the sport of pair skating. And look how far they have come.
Thank God for VCRs.
Well, that's very true. Watch watching the Russians and other great pair skating teams of the past. Remember their teammates Shen Shuai and Zhao Hongbo. Many thought that they should have won the World Championships last year. Oh, got up too high, not enough coverage.
Speaking of the World Championships, Pang and Tong finished 14th last season. That was their first season as senior skaters.
At 4 minutes, and you can see that their speed's dropping off a little bit. Remember, you're anaerobic at this point, and your legs are on fire, and you have to lift your partner.
Are we looking at the #1 pair so far?
Well, I would not say that. I would say that Ina and Zimmerman outskated them.
We'll wait and see what the judges think. Ina and Zimmerman of the U.S. hold the #1 spot right now over Sargeant and Wirtz. Pang and Tong with their performance. And remember, the last pair to skate, Elena, Berezhnaya, and Anton Sikharulidze, the reigning world champions, but they have been struggling.
Check out the height on this split triple twist lift. She's over his head, laid out. Extraordinary. You learn that on the floor before you ever try to bring it to the ice. Here's a throw triple loop, but she went up too high and pitched forward, touching her hands down. Not a good result.
Not an easy decision for these judges right now in terms of whether or not the Chinese pair should be atop Ina and Zimmerman, and of course the world champions. Berezhnaya, Sikharulidze still to skate. Some controversy in the short program because they were placed #1 even with all their mistakes.
Mark for Jian and Anton for technical merit.
So the first set now 5.0 to 5.6.
5-6.
They looked a little unstable out there. They did some great skills, but you have to have a full performance.
And certainly nowhere near as high as Ina and Zimmerman, and perhaps not as high as Sargeant and Wirtz. Elena Berezhnaya gets ready on the ice. She and Anton Sikharulidze, at least since arriving at the building, have spent very little time together that we have seen backstage. Second set 4.9 to 5.4. So Pang and Tong of China in third place right now.
So here is what it comes down to. You look to your coach. You look inside yourself and you wonder what you will find in this place on this night in a season when your skills have betrayed you.
Our final competitors this evening, representing Russia, Elena Berezhnaya and Anton Sikharulidze.
Anton Sikharulidze has said right now they are scared, but they are not panicked, in his words. We have not seen them have a clean performance yet this season, but they are the leaders after the short program.
Do they spiral down further, or do they start to go up from here?
Elena Berezhnaya. Anton Sikharulidze. As always, their faces told the story of a most remarkable 24 hours of these young careers. For the competitive record, well, it wasn't even close. All 9 judges awarded their #1 ranking to the present and no doubt future world champions.
You learned something about yourselves tonight.
Yes, sure.
What did you learn?
Secret. Yeah. It's secret. Secret.
We'll tell you after the Olympics.
It's the only gold medal they are missing. And the skaters celebrate on ice. The gold medalists of Skate Canada, Elena Berezhnaya and Anton Sikharulidze.
Baby, you're a genius when it comes to cooking up some chili sauce. Just gotta keep insisting, oh baby, you sure to swing.
And when it comes to kissing, I just got to keep insisting on your daddy. You are the king.
You got me beat up and down inside out in the crowd.
But in the middle of the night, when the moon is shining bright, I know the thoughts.
For my colleagues Terry Gannon and Peter Carruthers, I'm Andrea Joyce. Join us again 2 weeks from tonight when the ISU Grand Prix of Figure Skating moves to Germany for Nations Cup right here on Lifetime Sports. Good night, everybody.